Look, we all know moving is an absolute nightmare. The packing, the heavy lifting, the endless boxes. Dealing with DMV paperwork is literally the last thing you want to think about when you're exhausted. But ignoring it, well, that can actually cost you big time. So, let's dive into this explainer and completely demystify the New Jersey address change process. I'm going to show you exactly how to skip the trip and handle the whole shebang right from your couch.
So, here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the 7-day deadline, the online requirements overview, a step-by-step walkthrough of the online process, how to handle physical licenses and registration, troubleshooting common issues, and then wrap up with some FAQs and final tips.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the 7-day deadline, and exactly why you need to act immediately.
Get this, New Jersey law is incredibly strict about this. They legally require you to update your address on your driver's license and vehicle registration within just 7 days of your move. That countdown clock, it starts ticking the exact moment you move into your new place within the state. 7 days goes fast.
And this really illustrates why you can't just put this off. Failing to update your address isn't just a minor paperwork oversight, we're talking massive fines or even completely voided insurance claims. Like this Reddit user pointed out, insurance companies tie your policy directly to where your car is parked. So if you don't update your legal address on time, you could be facing some serious legal and financial headaches. Not worth the risk, right?
Moving right along to Section 2, Online Requirements Overview. Let's look at what to gather before you begin. Now that we know why we gotta move fast, let's get you totally prepped to skip that dreaded agency trip. You're gonna want to grab these 4 things before you even log in, just to make sure you have a totally smooth, frustration-free experience without the system timing out on you. First, grab your valid New Jersey driver's license or ID number. If you only have your registration handy, no worries, just look for the number labeled DL down on the bottom right. You're also going to need your social security number or ITIN, the exact zip code currently on file, which means your old address, and a valid active email address.
Okay, Section 3, the step-by-step online process and navigating the MyMVC portal.
So let's actually walk through what you'll do online so you know exactly what to expect. First up, you'll head over to the official MyMVC Change of Address portal. Once you're there, you'll breeze through a quick identity check using those documents we just talked about. Next, you'll type in your new address, and hey, quick pro tip here, double and triple check for typos. Accuracy is absolutely crucial. Finally, just hit submit. Make sure you immediately save that confirmation page in email. Seriously, it's that easy. 4 simple steps, and you've updated the state's database in real time, keeping you totally legal.
Now, here is some actually good news for a change. Simply updating the system to stay out of legal trouble won't cost you a single penny. It is completely 100% free to file your address change in the database. But there is a massive distinction we need to talk about when it comes to your actual physical cards.
Which brings us to Section 4, Physical Licenses and Registration, and getting your new cards. Okay, pay attention, because this is where literally everyone gets tripped up. Updating your address online for free does not automatically trigger a new card in the mail. Nope. The free update basically just gives you a printable email receipt that you carry around with your old ID. If you actually want a fresh piece of plastic that shows your new address, for things like banking or getting a local parking permit, you have to specifically order a duplicate license for $11. And heads up on a little security caveat, the state slaps a mandatory 10-day hold on this. So the smart move? Do your free address update today and set a reminder on your phone to order the physical duplicate in 10 days.
Oh, and you definitely can't forget your vehicle registration. If you want an updated paper registration card, that's a separate duplicate order. It'll run you $5 or $11 if you have a 4-year registration. Now here's a feature I absolutely love. While you're doing all this, the portal will ask if you want to forward your new address to the Division of Elections. It takes exactly 1 click and boom, your voter registration is updated too. Huge time saver. And again, until those new physical copies arrive in your mailbox, just print out that email confirmation, fold it up, and keep it right behind your old ID in your wallet.
All right, Section 5, Troubleshooting Common Issues, or what to do when things don't go according to plan.
Even with a pretty solid online system, glitches happen, right? So let's proactively look at the biggest roadblock you might hit. If you get this dreaded error message, which we've seen a lot of frustrated people post about online, it means the automated system has essentially locked down your file. Usually, this happens because of a security hold or if you've made rapid back-to-back changes to your account. Unfortunately, if you run into that pending error, or frankly, if you have unpaid parking tickets, an unreported legal name change, or if your license happens to be expiring within the next 90 days, the online portal is basically going to say no thanks. At that point, you really have no choice. You're going to have to gather your standard 6 points of ID, grab your proof of address, and drag yourself to a physical MVC licensing center to clear up the hold in person.
Finally, Section 6, FAQs and final tips, where we'll wrap up all the bureaucratic loose ends.
Let's quickly summarize these facts. You have the ultimate cheat sheet. Notice the major difference in deadlines here. If you're moving into New Jersey from out of state, you actually get a generous 60 days to transfer your stuff. But for in-state movers, you are on that super tight 7-day window. And just to reiterate, changing the data in the system is free, but if you want the actual plastic cards in your hand, you're looking at $11 for the license and $5 for the registration.
Now, I want to pose this question because it is easily the single most common mistake New Jersey drivers make when they move. People always assume that just because they filed a change of address form with the post office, the state government somehow magically knows where they went.
Absolutely not. Setting up USPS mail forwarding does zero, literally nothing, for your legal driving records. If you rely on the post office for this, you are going to be in direct violation of state law. You have to complete this process with the Motor Vehicle Commission completely independently of your mail forwarding.
Before we wrap, a quick disclaimer. This explainer is purely for informational purposes, and the details are up to date as of August 22, 2026. Always verify the latest local regulations yourself. Honestly, the MyMVC portal is a phenomenally powerful tool that can save you hours waiting in a depressing line, as long as you know the rules of the game. So with that 7-day clock ticking and a free digital portal literally waiting for you, what is stopping you from crossing this off your to-do list right this second? Make sure you subscribe for more ways to demystify everyday headaches, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.